Current news updates. This is Alarming Africa. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. The link is at my bio. Today is Alarming Africa Award of the Year 2024. Our vision and mission in Alarming Africa is to make sure that Alarming Africa become one of the biggest platforms in Africa that stand for the truth to support the African government. We can no longer wait for the Western to be giving us award based on the government that work with them, that work for their own interests, and the people that work for their own interests. That is why we Alarming Africa come out to volunteer to give the award based on African, based on the governments that work for the mind of Africa, to the people of Africa. And we believe that by next year, Alarming Africa is going to do more better than this. And Alarming Africa cannot only achieve by only Alarming Africa, but for the people of Africa to make sure that Alarming Africa become that, fulfill the dream of Africa. Today we're going to give our best overall president. I mean, this president is working for is fighting for the interests of all Africans, not only his own country. He's trying to deliver Africa from slavery. It's not any other president than Captain Ibrahim Traore is the overall best president in Africa. The second best president is not any other person than Assimi Goïta of Mali. The third best president is not any other person than Abdurrahman Tiani of Niger Republic. Coming down to the another best president, when I mean another best president is including all the puppets and non-puppets of the Western. This president is a best president based on logistics. Is trying to balance the government for the favor of the citizen and also to please the ECOWAS. But this president keep 100% listening ear to the citizens more than the ECOWAS. Is not any other president than Bassirou Faye of Senegal. We really appreciate you, sir. Thank you for your good work. The most independent president in Africa. This president don't give a fuck to anybody, either black or the white. This president is on his own. He doesn't receive any idea or any advice from any black or white. He believes that black are betrayers, so he does his own thing in his own way. It's not any today. If you attack this president, his people will attack you. The citizen will attack you back, which means that the citizens of his country love him so much. It's not any other president than Museveni of Uganda. We really appreciate your government, sir. Thank you. The best freedom fighter of the year is not any other person. We all know the best president of the year. The best freedom fighter of the year. This freedom fighter is the reason why Botswana government changed today. He is also the freedom fighter that always pressure Kenya president, which make Kenya government little change today. It's not any other freedom fighter than Julius Malema of South Africa. We really appreciate you, sir. Thank you, sir. Best motivational president of the year. When this man speak, you know that yes, this man know the truth. He know exactly thing how Africa is supposed to work. Even if this man is not working, I don't know if he is scared of the Western puppet. But this man in his own country, his citizens love him so much. It's like a president of Uganda. If you attack this president, his citizens will attack you, which means that this president did well in his country, in his own country. This president have ruled for a long time in his country. It's not any other president than Paul Kagame of Rwanda. Best governor of the year is not any other governor. This governor have been trying to fight for it's not only based in Nigeria, it's all in Africa, because this man is trying to fight for the mineral resources to be for the resources. His state is one of the richest states in Nigeria that owns mineral resources, oil in Nigeria. So this governor is trying to make sure that this oil belongs to the state, not the federal government, because through the federal government, the Western steal this oil, which keep us, we Africa, where we are today. So if this man succeed, it will going to benefit all Africa. It's not any other governor than Governor Similai Fubara. We really appreciate you, sir. Thank you. The second best governor is not any other governor of Alex Oti of Abia State. This man have brought Abia State to the limelight. Many people know Abia State through Abamed. They don't know it's one of the poorest states, but this man is trying to make sure that Abia State is try to come out, and if this governor succeed, Aba will start to produce original thing. We will not be having something like Aba made again, because of why Aba produce all this kind of thing, because there's no government support. So we really appreciate you, sir. The youngest Pan-Africanist is not, I don't know his name, but is so young, and I love his courage when this little boy come out to speak for people to listen to him. We all know him as Mr. President. We love you, Mr. President. Grow up with that knowledge, and we don't pray that you grow up to meet Africa still suffering. We believe that we can fight it for you, and you join us now as you are joining us. God bless you, little child. The best Pan-Africanist, overall Pan-Africanist is not any other person. Everybody love to, whenever this man speak, everybody love to listen to him. It's not any other person than Patrice Lumumba. Thank you, sir, for all what you did in Africa. Best peaceful election of the year in Africa. The best country that conducted best election of the year is not any country than Botswana. Thank you, Botswana, for making Africa to know that Africa can conduct peaceful election in Africa. Many of us don't know when election was conducted in Botswana. We only know during the sway-in day that there was election. So we really appreciate Botswana. Best reporter, African reporter stroke accuracy and intelligence. This guy have been reporting accuracy, exactly what is happening, and it is not many of us report under through him. We copy through him to report in our own page also, and this guy is not only report, is also bring his own idea, intelligence, he also creates his own intelligence to contribute to the government of Africa. A person like me, I also learn from him. Many of the things that I said in my page, I try to create and to contribute to the government of Africa. Is not any other person than Official Survival from Ghana. We really appreciate you, sir. Thank you for your good work. The best youth freedom fighter in Africa. This guy is the reason many youth are coming out today to fight for the freedom of Africa. A lot of people that open many youth eyes to know what is going on in Africa, that a lot of youth are coming out today to join in. Is not any other person than Pandi Micah of Zambia. Thank you, sir. We really appreciate you for opening a lot of youth eyes to come to join the freedom fighting in Africa. The best overall Nigeria activist, this guy fight both. Is this guy, even if his enemy is still the fight for his enemy to make sure that they free his enemy, is still also make sure that there's freedom, there's no oppression, nobody oppress anybody. He try to fight for the equality of everybody. It's not any other person than Very Dark Man of Nigeria. We really appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your good work in Nigeria. The best lawyer in Nigeria of the year, which is Very Dark Man lawyer. This lawyer, if we have this kind of lawyer in Nigeria is the reason why Africa is like this. If this man try to change Nigeria judiciary, that means Africa is totally changed. It's not any other person than Adewanyu. We all know him. He's Very Dark Man lawyer. The best political activist to advocate is also a lawyer. This man is currently in prison based on the book that he was based on the book that he was what should I say it? Based on the book that published in Nigeria. They arrest him. It's not any other person than Dele Farotimi. Thank you, sir, for your good work. Listen to part 2 of this award. We continue again.